There's 4 out, with 4 offensive players around the three-point line and 1 big inside. Or there's 3 out, 2 in, which is 3 perimeter players along the three-point line and 2 post guys inside. When you see 5 perimeter players along the three-point line, typically what you're going to see is a lot of pass and cut movement, along with high screen and roll action. Due to this type of spacing, you are susceptible defensively to give up layups or corner threes. Typically, when you see a 4 out, 1 in offense, you're going to see high screen roll action with 1 good post player.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And welcome into Game 6 between the Charlotte Hornets and the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat took a 3-2 lead in Game 5, defeating the Charlotte Hornets. It was a fantastic victory for them. Came down to the wire, and the Heat were able to pull out the victory. Tonight, the Miami Heat will be looking to close out the game in their home court. Looking at the starting lineups for both teams now. And Charlotte starts with the ball. Fox bringing it up. Defended by Jaylen Brown today. And one thing you're noticing early in this game, after that quick 3 there, from Jimmy Butler, is that Jamal Murray is actually not starting the game. Danny Green will be starting in his place, as James Harden gets going with the early shot there. Fox throws it forward to Gallinari at the top of the key. Driving inside, takes the free throw line, jump shot, misses it. And there, McDermott working on the glass. 3-point shot goes for him. Harden the other way. Driving pass goes for the dunk, but it goes out of bounds. Missed dunk attempt there from James Harden. Butler. Back again now. James Harden at the line for 2. Early lead here for the Charlotte Hornets. James converts on them both. Butler throws it up top to Fox. Fox now drives, scores over Tristan Thompson. Great finish in traffic. Three-point shot misses. Adams with the rebound. Gallinari. Great defense there from Lowry Markkanen. Harden the other way. He does find Green inside for the put down. Easy dunk in transition. Now, if you'll remember from the last game, how Game 5 ended, Tristan Thompson had a putback dunk to put the Miami Heat up 1 with 11 seconds left to go. Another second straight clutch performance there from Tristan Thompson. Game 4, he had the game-tying three-point shot that sent it into overtime, in which the team Miami Heat were able to pull it out by 5 points in overtime. I mean, in Game 5, for him to come up big and put back dunk in that situation, it was amazing. As Jaylen Brown buries the three there. Hello.
Hello. I've come to join you.
And coming into the broadcast to join me, Avatar, owner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Avatar, how are you doing tonight? Ready for this Game 6 between the Charlotte Hornets and Miami Heat?
Yeah, so this is actually the first one I'm going to get to watch fully, so I'm pretty excited.
It's been a fantastic series. I was just going over how Game 5 ended. Miami Heat won by 1 point. A put-back dunk by Tristan Thompson with 11 seconds to go, and Jimmy Butler missed a deep three that would have given them the game winner. This has been a back-and-forth series. It looks like Miami has the upper hand right now. How important is it for them to close it out on their home court here in Game 6?
I think this is pretty important, given for the sole fact that Milwaukee swept and is probably hoping that the series extends to a Game 7. So if I'm Miami, I want to close it out here and get a little more rest to prep for arguably the best team in the NBN.
Definitely something that's important to look to, but Miami definitely doesn't want to be caught in the idea of looking too far ahead. They got to take care of business at home now, as Jimmy Butler is trying to fight against that. Buries another three. Charlotte lead 15-13 with 7:30 left to go here in the first. Harden stripped by Adams. Gallinari now driving. Dunks it down in transition. And this is something that Charlotte's going to be needing, some secondary help from the other starters. They don't get much offense off the bench. If Gallinari can come up big, that'd be huge.
So Jamal Murray's coming off the bench for Miami, right? Is that the first time they're doing that, or?
This is the first time they are doing that. This is a big change for them. Another dunk here from Jimmy Butler. He's off to a quick start, 10 points. But yeah, Jamal Murray coming off the bench. He's getting ready to come into the game. This has been something we've seen from Miami as they've tried in the last 3 games to take out Jamal Murray early in the game, in the quarters, and bring him in at the end, trying to match him up with Monte Morris and get him against the backup point guard unit of the Charlotte Hornets. Murray misses. Good closeout there from De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox has been a monster in this series. Gallinari, good pass inside to Butler. As for Charlotte Avatar, speak to what is going to be important for them to try and extend the series.
Well, I think what they're doing right now is actually what they need to be doing to keep the series alive. Jimmy Butler already has 12 points. You know, that's a guy that you pumped a lot of assets out to acquire for your team, so it's very important that you get him going and that he becomes the primary scorer for your team. As far as that, keep up the good defense. Interior defense, probably. I'm been hearing Tristan Thompson's name a lot. I haven't watched the entire series, so I can't speak to it, but hearing his name a lot just tells me that there's some issues on the interior side.
Most definitely, especially on the glass. It's definitely going to be something that Hornets have to keep track of. As Jimmy Butler misses the fadeaway there. Brown now the other way for the Heat. Blocked at the rim. I don't know who it is that got the finger on that. And Butler the other way.
Fox, but
Adams cleans up the glass and gets inside and gets himself to the line for two. Adams has been fantastic all series long, working on the offensive side of the glass, but he's got his hands full definitely with the workers on the other side for the Miami Heat in Tristan Thompson, Larry Markkinen, Brook Lopez, even Zach Collins, another 7-footer off the bench. This Heat team can really use a lot of height, the offensive glass weapons to throw at the Charlotte Hornets. Substitutions for the Charlotte Hornets: Ennis and PJ Tucker into the game as Adams missed the low post shot.
it looks like James Ennis is guarding Larry Markkinen, so I definitely would like to see the Heat abuse that matchup right here. That layup is good. Missed the first shot on him, so hopefully they keep feeding Markkinen and claw their way back into the game.
Definitely in regards to finding Markkinen for easy shots. They've had him in mismatches throughout this series, but it's been about finding some aggression from him. As Butler misses another shot here. Murray, good defense. Harden in transition three. Buries it. This is the first time I'm really seeing Harden get off to a good start as the Charlotte Hornets take a timeout with 4:02 left to go in the quarter. Still a 3-point lead, but they don't want to let Harden get too hot too fast.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good timeout.
Tucker into Plumlee, coming into the game for the first time, as well as Aaron Holiday for the Charlotte Hornets. Tucker, good work inside, and he gets the second foul on Tristan Thompson. That'll be huge, because as we've seen throughout this playoffs, the advanced rotations does not care for the amount of fouls on a player. They will leave them in there for their allotted time.
Yeah, it's good that they're attacking Thompson. They definitely don't want a repeat of what he's done in the prior games, so looks like they made it a plan to get him to foul out early.
Great pass out of the double team there from James Harden, finds Jaylen Brown, who's fighting through that broken nose he sustained in Game 5 from an errant elbow from Mason Plumlee. The league has decided not to suspend Mason Plumlee or give any sort of punishment. What is your opinion on that, Avatar? Did you get a chance to see that play?
I didn't get a chance to see the play, but I mean, given that it's the playoffs, intensity is bound to increase. Don't know if it was intentional or not, but as a result of the intensity increase, you can expect some maybe hard-fought actions here and there.
Well, the Heat are definitely picking up their intensity as they have a chance here to retake the lead. Brown misses the three. He had an open shot there, and it's the other way.
Yeah, I don't know why he waited for, I think that was Fox, to close out on him before taking that shot. He had a good full second before he even got there.
Tucker with the fadeaway in the post pushes the Hornets lead back up to 3. As the Heat take a timeout with 2:27 left to go, ready to make some substitutions. Looks like Brook Lopez coming back into the game. Now, Avatar, I know that you've not watched much of this series. While Thompson has been important at late game situations, much of the play of Brook Lopez throughout the middle parts of the game has been spectacular. What do you think that, in your opinion, should be the starting lineup for the Miami Heat? Should Tristan Thompson be starting, or would you prefer to have Brook Lopez out there?
I think it's okay to start Tristan Thompson, especially if you're going to start Lowry Markkinen. It's more of a stretch big. I think Brook Lopez fits that stretch big status as well, so it's good to have Tristan Thompson in there versus two stretch bigs, just so you have one guy that's gonna clean that glass up and get down there and get dirty.
Sounds like solid planning here from the Heat. Solid play in transition here from the Hornets. De'Aaron Fox pushed the lead back up to 7. Minute 35 left to go here in the first. Jamal Murray finds Collins. Free throw line, misses the jumper. Ennis loses his dribble. Good defense there from Danny Green. And Collins corrals the miss. Green now in transition. Foul by Mason Plumlee, and he goes to the line for 2. And Green buries them both. Fox now bringing it up. Seeing the Hornets extend the minutes here for De'Aaron Fox in the first quarter. Really using him. Going to be stretching those young legs.
Yeah, I mean, he's also, their second best player, arguably. I mean, it's a win-or-go-home situation if your star studs need to be ready to play extra minutes to keep yourself in it.
Definitely. You really got to rely on your star players here in the very end of the season. These are elimination games. This is what you pay them big money for. And if De'Aaron Fox wants to prove himself as a max player, something he has throughout this series, he's been fantastic. It's why the Hornets are even here in the first place. But he's going to have to play the big minutes here tonight. As Morris drains the 3. Wide open, the Heat cut it lead down back to 3. Oh, good weak side block there from Brook Lopez on the Holiday shot. And Morris in transition on Fox. Gets around him with a nice transition layup. Monte Morris, quick 5 points for him. Hornets now 4 on the clock. 4 seconds between the shot and game clock. Collins commits the foul after making the nice block on Ennis' layup. And Plumlee buries the second. Heat down by 3 with 15 on the clock. Murray double teamed. Double team backs off. 7 on the clock now. Off ball action from Morris. They find him. 3-point shot is up. Misses. And at the end of the first, the Charlotte Hornets out to a 3-point lead. Avatar, what have you liked seeing from this Hornets team as they fight for their life here in the playoffs?
Well, Jimmy Butler's got his own thing going. That's what you want from an ISO scorer like him. He can create his own shots. But it looks like Charlotte's also been able to get inside the paint and take advantage of some easy layups. And I would say the ball's falling their way today in terms of recovering from blocks and steals. So gotta hope to keep up that momentum.
Back to the action now. Lopez operating the elbow finds Morris. Another 3 for him. Buries this one.
Already his third wide open 3, and he's cashed in on 2 of them. So if I'm Charlotte, I don't want to keep that up for much longer.
Morris throughout this series has been a huge X factor for this Miami Heat team. A source of shot creation from the bench unit that Miami doesn't really have outside of him. They have people that can score off the catch and shoot like Ariza and Brook Lopez, but in terms of creating their own shot, Morris is really one player that has been huge for them off the bench to have. Hornets now with a 1-point lead. Brown operating at the top of the arc. Passes it to Lopez. Post action for Ariza. Oh, good block from behind there from Mason Plumlee.
It's pretty selfish of Ariza. I mean, they were moving the ball fairly well, that offensive possession. He kind of settled for that kind of shot. Makes all that effort wasted.
And great defense on the defensive side from Brown. Missed quick three, though, from Murray. Ennis drives on Ariza, misses it, but Plumlee with the putback layup. Morris now working on Aaron Holiday. Back to Brown. Takes the pick. He's got Murray wide open. He ignores and misses the 10-footer. Holiday now in traffic. Foul by Jamal Murray.
I see Murray's kind of struggled in this game. I haven't really seen anything spectacular from him. Maybe coming off the bench isn't boding well with his rhythm that he's used to having.
Hornets now with a 5-point lead with 10-10 left to go here in the second quarter. And Brown finishes through traffic. Great dunk there.
Oh, that good dunk, but I have to point out Murray's wide open again, and Brown just blows him off.
Maybe that broken nose is affecting his vision. It's the second time he's blown off Murray. Clock winding down for Tucker. He's got to put it up. He does. Great defense there from Trevor Ariza. Plumlee tries to tap it out to his teammates, but Brown gets it. Finds Morris in transition. Acrobatic pass to Ariza. Great defense there from De'Aaron Fox. As we see here, a loose ball, and Fox. Morris and Fox getting a little bit chippy here as they go for the jump ball. And Fox wins it back. And oh, great look inside for Aaron Holiday. He finishes around Murray. 5-point lead for the Hornets. 9 minutes left to go here in the half. Brown, a third time straight down the court. He ignores Murray. Is there some in-team fighting going on between Murray and Brown?
Maybe Brown's a little jealous that Jamal Murray got extended and he didn't. Could see some of that chemistry issue playing out on the court right now.
Morris ignores the pick from Lopez, who sold early on it for the three-point shot. Misses. Gallinari with the board. In transition. Finds Fox. Defended well there from Brown. Back and forth they go. This high-octane tempo favors the Heat, you would think.
Yeah, I think right now Charlotte's got some slower players out there. You know, they have Gallinari, not the quickest. Plumlee obviously is pretty slow. And right there, Jamal Murray just blows past Danilo Gallinari. Proves the point.
Great off-ball cut there from Murray. Finds some easy shots for him. Tucker now loses his dribble, hands it out to Gallinari. He's got Plumlee in the post, who's wanting the ball for some reason. Holiday over Murray. Great shot there from Aaron Holiday. Timeout here for the Heat with 7:29 left to go. Looks like James Harden's getting ready to come back into the game for the Heat. 5-point deficit for them. Substitutions for the Hornets as well. Looks like Butler's coming back into the game. He's had a very nice rest for him. looking to keep him fresh for the end of the game. As for the Heat, James Harden and Danny Green come back in. Harden misses the layup. Good closeout there from Danilo Gallinari.
Maybe it's just something about that left side of the wing for the Heat players, because I mean that time Jaylen Brown's wide open on it, and Harden just opts to cut to the rim. But I mean it's James Harden, so I guess that's okay. He can score those. But I'd like to see them use that left wing a little more. It's wide open. I mean, 3's greater than 2, so...
I mean, again, right there, even though Jaylen Brown made that elbow shot, Danny Green was right behind him, wide open. Now commits the foul on Jimmy Butler. Sends him to the line for 2. Misses the first. And it's something that's very interesting considering the Heat. They're a team that's known for their three-point shooting. I mean, this is something they utilize, the weapon that they utilize throughout the season and throughout this playoffs has been a huge help for them. Harden loses the dribble to get it back, though. Brown back to Harden in the corner. Three-point shot misses. Adams with the board. Butler in transition. Good help defense. He loses dribble. Ariza now in transition. 3-on-2. Green in the corner. Oh no! Adams with the board. Fox couldn't make it over the help defense there from Lopez. And it's Heat ball. Gotta imagine though, Eric Spoelstra would not be happy with back-to-back missed threes. They could have cut this lead huge down.
It'd be a tie game right now if they hit those 2 threes. And they need to look at this wing. Oh man, Danny Green open again. Obviously that shot goes in, but I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's not going to have much to save the coach, I mean, when Brown's making that shot. But definitely when he misses it, he's going to be hearing an earful. Adams with the rebound there. Great work on the glass. Hornets really dominating the glass today so far. McDermott to Butler. Good defense there from Brown. But another offensive rebound there from Adams.
Yeah, keeping trade-off right there. Having a stretch big. Not as good of a rebounder. And someone like Adams who lives on the boards. He's going to reap the benefits of that.
That's just tenacity, though. As Brown, great drive inside. Dunks it through the pressure. He's got 8 this quarter already. Just under 5 to go. The Heat down by 4. McDermott working on Ariza. Misses. Gets his own board back. Kicks it out to Fox.
Someone's taking the door. I will be right back. Sorry.
No worries. Fox misses the floater. Another rebound here from Fox. Gallinari makes it over the contest. Great concentration there from Gallinari. But better, even more praise has to be given to Adams. He is really working on the glass right now. 4 offensive rebounds in the last 2 possessions. Brown finally finds the kick out in Green. Hesitates and doesn't take the shot. Lopez now. Fadeaway 3. Buries it. Great concentration from Brook Lopez. Cuts the lead down to 3 with 4 minutes left to go. 51-48. Oh, Fox! What a pass inside to Gallinari cutting.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Missed some great play. Brown actually kicked out for a 3.
Hopefully we see some more of that. I mean...
Well, to be fair, it was on the right side.
Oh, okay.
I think Jaylen Brown can't see out his left eye. As Lopez misses a 3 this time. Fox now in transition. Oh, great move to get by his defender. Easy layup pushes the lead back out to 7. 3:15 left to go here at the half. Green. Off the dribble 3. Off the back iron.
Yeah, Danny Green is a good 3-point shooter, but that's not the kind of 3 you want to see him take.
Gallinari now working on Green. Loses his dribble. Green with another steal. Brown in transition. Great work there. Fox finds Butler. Butler's been quiet this quarter since coming on. Oh, and a great strip again there from Green. It does go out of bounds, though. I think he had a foot on the line. It's Hornets ball with 9 to go on the clock. Inside of Butler with the layup.
Sleeping there.
And another steal here for Fox. Finds Butler in the corner. Misses that one. Could have put them up by 10. Would have been a great opportunity. And Harden. Oh, blocked by Adams.
Oh, goodness.
Absolutely no regard for human life on that defensive play. Gets it back, puts it in.
Adams is just crushing it on the boards today.
He is really putting in the extra effort. He wants to go back home to Charlotte. He wants a game in front of their home crowd. Harden blocked again. Second straight possession. The Heat have been blocked at the rim by Adams. And Butler in transition. No challenge at the rim. The Hornets have pushed it out to 11 with 1:10 to go. The Heat need to find something. Harden, 3, buries it. Step back, baby. Big 3 there. Ow, great cut to the rim for Fox. .50 left to go here in the half. Murray takes the pick. Inside, finishes over Adams. Fox now, defended by Harden. Off-ball action for McDermott. Getting a pick set for him, defended by Murray. Is this a mismatch? Oh, it is for the offensive players. Murray strips him. And is fouled by Ennis in transition. 2 seconds separating the shot and game clock as Harden winds down the half at the top of the arc. Holiday commits the foul. They had a foul to give. The off-ball foul commits a free throw. Harden. 2 on the clock. Got to put it up. Misses it. Adams now corrals the board. And at the half, the Hornets lead by 8. 63-55. Avatar, what have you really enjoyed from the Hornets team as here they fight for their life?
They're just really feasting on the inside. You know, you look just about every other play, every 2 plays, it's an easy layup from, one of Fox, Butler, or a putback by Steven Adams. They're doing a great job of taking advantage of the weak interior by the Miami Heat.
Been a great work inside on the glass, especially from Steven Adams. The Hornets have really dominated inside there, and that's where they've done their work. The Heat are definitely going to have to look to improve that battle if they want to make this comeback and close out the series at their home court in front of their fans.
Right. I don't think the Heat can keep up from the interior perspective, so you really got to hit those threes, and they've been passing up on a lot of easy threes for an elbow jumper or 2.
And the bad start to the quarter. Brown misses the open corner 3. And Butler, in transition, makes the layup. Harden off the screen, buries the 3, cuts the lead down back to 6. Fox
now. Late interview. Looks like Egghead joined.
Egghead, are you here with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Egghead, how are you doing? What have you liked? How has the first half gone, in your opinion?
I mean, I think it's just going to come down to the consistency of the star players to step up because at least one of Fox and Butler is going to step up, and Harden's going to step up. So I think it comes down to can one of Jalen and Jamal step up, or can both Fox and Butler step up?
And for those of you that don't know, Egghead is the GM of the Miami Heat. Green just making that three. And Egghead, speak to that lineup switch that you're making in Game 6. Obviously, I don't want you to give away too much, but just give us an idea of what your thinking was in making the decision to put Jamal Murray on the bench, bringing in Danny Green into the starting lineup.
I think it was just that Fox and Butler were both eating our ass up, so we had to make it more defensive change in the starting lineup. And I think Jamal has struggled on offense early in the series too, so I think it might have been a win-win for both the bench and the starting unit.
And lastly, as Thompson makes that layup, I mean, much of my partners' talk on these casts for the Charlotte Hornets Miami Heat series has been about the decision to start Tristan Thompson over Brook Lopez. He has made it really showcase why he ends the game at least. With the last two games coming up huge for his team. Speak to what the championship experience is that Tristan Thompson provides for this team.
I mean, I just think that he provides something that no one else on our entire roster provides, which is that rebounding presence. Because I mean, if you look at the rest of our starting lineup, they all kind of suck at rebounding, right? Lowry's not that great for a big, Harden, Brown, Murray, none of them are big rebounders. So it's really important to have someone out there that can grab those offensive rebounds for you and try to create second chances and get you some more points.
All right, thank you for joining us at the half, Egghead. Good luck for the second half.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's been a good one. Thanks.
Back to the action now. The Hornets holding on to a 5-point lead with 9:30 left to go as Butler takes a quick shot, buries it off the catch. Tough shot there from Jimmy Butler. As the Heat take a timeout. 9:20 left to go here in the half. Hornets lead 71-64. Avatar, if you're Spoelstra or if you're Egghead, what do you got to say to your team coming out of this timeout?
Well, it looks like they made a good halftime adjustment. We've seen a couple more threes this quarter. They're utilizing the open threes. I think you just want to tighten it up on defense going forward. And Fox gets the open layup, of course, the announcer curse right there.
Double the announcer's curse, because even if you take those open threes, you gotta make them at the end of the day, as Brown missed one on the other end. Step back three for Harden. Misses it. Thompson tries to tap it out, but McDermott corrals it in. In transition now, Gallinari pushes his way through Lowry. 8-0 run here from the Hornets in just over a minute to go. Heat don't want to let this get out of hand. It's an 11-point lead. They find Brown inside, but great help defense there from Adams. Gallinari. Oh, the acrobatic move through traffic. It's a 13-point lead, largest lead of the night for the Hornets. Green now operating on the left, takes the pick, ignores it. Now takes the pick from Lowry. Green with the ball in his hand. Lowry's in the post. Oh no, clock winding down. Adams has to gets the board. Fox can't get past Green, has to back it out. Finds Gallinari from the arc. Misses it. Good rebound there from Brown. In transition. Oh, great look inside from Danny Green into Lowry Markkinen for the layup. Fox finds Gallinari spotting up from the arc. Another missed three, but Adams working again on the glass gets himself to the line for two. Adams can't convert on either free throws. Harden. Oh, good work.
Definitely want to exploit the interior while they can. Charlotte doesn't give too many of those up, so threes aren't falling. It's kind of a blessing in disguise that the inside is open for them.
Definitely what you want to see from Harden, working it inside and then finding his open players for threes. Butler misses from the arc. Good closeout. Thompson gets the board. Heat down by 9. They want to cut into this before the end of the quarter. 6:20 left to go. Oh, Brown just trying to get the ball from Harden there. Harden just says, nah, bro.
Left wing. Either side of the court, if you're on the left side, you pretty much should just get back on defense because it doesn't look like you're getting the ball at all.
And Thompson showing why his team trusts in him, working on the glass. Puts it back in. Butler! Acrobatic move in the air. Lead back out to 9. Harden working on Butler. Misses over him. Adams with the board. Butler the other way. Drives past Thompson. Commits the foul. That's his 4th foul. Thompson definitely going to have to keep an eye on his fouls with 5:30 left to go here in the quarter. Well, I guess not, as Lopez checks into the game.
Yeah, the advanced rotations coming in lucky right there.
Good timing on that one. Murray coming into the game as well, along with Collins. Harden off the pick, 18-foot jump shot goes in. Fox drives past Brown. Oh, good defense at the rim. Brown, defended well by Butler. Loses dribble, double teamed. Got Lopez in the corner. Set on the clock for Harden. Free throw line, misses. Collins fighting with Plumlee, doesn't get the ball. Oh, and an emphatic slam there from PJ Tucker inside. Great pass from Butler. Murray operating on that left wing, takes the pick from Brook Lopez. He's got open Jaylen Brown for 3. Misses it. Can't convert. In transition. Oh, another miss there from Butler. And as we see, 0 for 3 from downtown from Brown. Not the start to this half, but you wanted to see from him.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened. I mean, start the quarter, Miami had some good wide open threes falling, and then they've just gone really cold for the rest of the quarter.
Plumlee converts on the second free throw, and as you said, Avatar, those missed threes are huge. Each one of those can really be helpful in your attempts to make this comeback complete. Harden, trying to buck the trend, is unable to. Another missed 3 for the Heat, wide open. And Holiday, great effort through the contact with the layup. The Hornets push it back out to 13 with 3:30 left to go here in the third. Harden for 3. Another missed 3-point shot. Holiday for Ennis actually brings it out to Holiday. Plumlee on the right, back to Holiday, back to Plumlee, 4-3, misses it. Harden facing on PJ Tucker, trying to drive past him, unable to, finds Ariza cutting to the rim. That's a nice cut to the rim. And with this lineup, it's going to be important for the Heat to try and drive inside. They've got the huge height advantage. PJ Tucker, not one of the best rim protectors inside. Okay, why is Plumlee...
This is prime time for the Heat to take advantage of the inside right here, especially if threes are not falling. Definitely want to see more player movement.
Well, Plumlee reminding them that he's still out there, and Butler does as well. 13-point lead back out for the Hornets. 2 minutes left to go in the third. The Heat need a run here if they want to get back into this game. Murray, another missed three, but Harden works well on the glass to lay it up back and in. You gotta think, Av, that all these threes are gonna come back to bite the Miami Heat in the ass. A lot of three-pointers missed in this quarter.
Definitely. Kind of wish they would have strayed away from the three and tried to get it inside a little more, but this team is definitely looking like it's a live and die by the three type team.
That's something that we've seen from this Heat team throughout this series. But late quarter comebacks is also something we've seen. Murray, a turnover here. Bad timing on this as PJ Tucker is able to push it out to a game-high 15-point lead for the Charlotte Hornets. And, another turnover from the Heat. This is really getting out of hand on their end as Butler, a 16-6 lead run over this whole quarter. The Heat are really losing their control on this game. They've got to find a way back into it. Ariza ignores the pick, drives inside to the hoop. Great work there from Trevor Ariza. Shows his cool, calm veteran presence. Gets to the hoop for two.
Yeah, it's good of him to take advantage of Aaron Holiday, who I think is only like 6 feet, while Ariza's 6'7"-ish. So take advantage of that mismatch. Get yourself an easy two.
That's what Butler's thinking as well as he works his way to the line. Gets another foul on Zach Collins as he fixes his jersey. It's been a great late quarter run here from the Hornets. And really speaking of to how much they've worked to get those easy shots near the rim and open looks for themselves on offense.
I think they're just taking advantage of these missed threes. A missed three-pointer, you get a longer rebound. Obviously, the Hornets have more athletic guys on the court, so they can get that fast break going, and it's just paid its dividends for them. They're getting to the basket sooner than everyone else on the Heat, as we see once again.
Yeah, what you just said really spoke to, it really came to fruition in that play possession there. A missed three led to another fast break shot for the Charlotte Hornets. Line marked, a nice little hook shot there. Cuts the lead back down to 17, but at the end of the third, the Charlotte Hornets have a 17-point lead. They are fighting for their life here in Miami, and they have done a fantastic job stretching the lead out, and they are really pushing the gun all pedal to the metal.
Yeah, big fourth quarter right here. I think Charlotte, you definitely want to close out, and you don't want another implosion to happen where you blow the lead and Heat come back and steal one.
And that's definitely something we've seen throughout this playoffs and throughout this series itself. Miami has had major comebacks, coming back from 27 down and 1 point in, I think in game 4 or 3, I think it was. Game 4 it was that they came back from 27 down. And sending it to overtime. So if you're the Heat, you do know that you're capable of doing it. You have the blueprint. It's just about executing. but right now it's the Hornets who are executing fantastically on the offensive end as Butler lays it up and stretches this out to 21.
Yeah,
Comeback.
not sure they opted to start Danny Green for the defense, but while he's a somewhat decent defender, I don't know that he's capable of keeping up with Jimmy Butler, who's way more athletic. So I don't know. If I'm Miami, I might think to start Jamal Murray again, and just for that offensive outpour that could be potentially on the offensive end.
Definitely, and I think you might have to live with James Harden defending against Jimmy Butler, because that was what the lineup we saw in the first few games, was that Murray would defend against Fox, and they just let Butler take advantage of Harden as the best as he could. And in 3 of the games, it's worked out for them in their favor. But so far here tonight, it has really not been an easy job for the Heat on defense. Another missed shot here from the free throw line from Murray. And
It's payday inside. I don't know. Heat are gonna have to figure something out about this interior defense, because they just cannot keep letting this happen.
And it's shocking to see Adams do such good work inside, considering that the Heat are the team with the bigger lineups, for the most part. I mean, obviously, this is a much shorter lineup that the Heat are running today, right now in this game, at the moment. As Green misses another 3, and you gotta wonder, all these 3-point shots missing is just not one of those nights. It's just one of those nights for the Heat where you're gonna miss your shots. 12 of 32 from the field in this second half, a really dismal performance. And it's not that they've had contested shots; it's been open shots that are not going in.
It also doesn't help that the Heat seem to only want to play on one half of the court when they're on the offensive end. So,
and it's not helping when you're unable to get back on transition D. The Hornets have pushed this out to 28. It looks like the Hornets will be winning this game and pushing it out to 7 games. They're already bringing in the bench players, the back end rotation players off the bench. The Hornets think they've won this game. Fox now. Working pass. Brown finds Butler to McDermott. Misses it, and Brown agreeing with the board. Brown finds Murray in transition for the dunk. It's a quick 4 straight points there for the Heat as they try and climb their way back into this game. Down 24 with just under 9 to go here in the quarter. Look inside there for Butler. Misses it, and Green with the rebound. In Murray in transition. Another dunk down for him. It's a nice run here for the Heat, but they need more stops to continue this run. Fox finds Gallinari for 3. Another miss. Thompson with the board. And now it's the Heat.
get a good score here. Maybe force Charlotte to take a timeout.
It's the Heat now working in doing well in transition. Brown fights through, throws it out the backboard and misses. Good defense there. Fox step back, buries it. Fox with a very efficient game, 25, 12 of 20 from the field. Brown takes the pick from Thompson, driving to the hoop, gets to the line for 2. Adams with the foul there. And interestingly enough, the Hornets do follow through on that end of rotation substitution. Gary Payton II coming into the game along with Royce O'Neal and Marcin Gortat. And I don't even know who the fuck that other player is with Butler. Oh, great look inside to Gortat, and he dunks it down.
I don't know who 35 is out there, man. He looks like a bum. I think it's Abdul Nader, though. Yeah, let's go. I was right.
Abdul Nader it is there, as Green misses the three, and I think that the coach of the Hornets has realized his mistake, as he's realized the lead has been cut down. But now the Hornets are doing well with this rotation in line. Adams, McDermott, and Gallinari are getting ready to come into the game. But it looks like the Hornets are going to survive in this game and push this to a Game 7 back in Charlotte, unless the Heat can pull off something miraculous, as Green makes the layup in traffic. Payton finds Butler, double team coming again, and misses. A bad pass there from Butler. Heat in transition, Brown for three, buries it! Cuts the lead back down to 21. This is something that the Hornets could be worried about, is getting their starters back into the game. With this bench rotation in, the Heat could really take advantage and come back into this game.
Yeah, you just gotta play some clean ball here. Don't foul and give the Hornets a cop-out. And yeah, force them to take that timeout. Pretty disappointed if I'm the Hornets. You're down 3-2 and you're disrespecting an opponent that's up on you in the series, regardless if you were killing them or not in this game. Might have been a little too early to empty out the end of the bench.
Green. 5 on the clock. He's got to put it up. Finds Markkanen for a three. Buries it! Markkanen with his first three of the night. Lead down to 18 now. Swing the ball around. The Hornets looking to drain the clock. Gary Payton driving inside. Fouled. Gets the 5th foul on Tristan Thompson. That is a huge one for him, as the Hornets get their chance to make their substitutions. Plumlee into the game. Payton misses this free throw. Green in transition finds Harden for three. Buries it. Back-to-back threes for the Heat, and here they come roaring into the game. See, Avatar, you can hear them in your yard as Lopez blocks.
Yeah, dog. Man, yeah. Hopefully the Hornets don't collapse here, and Garrett Payton's still on the court as a result of being fouled. You know, you might pay a price for this.
Oh, he proves why he's out there as he lays it up through the contact, pushes it out to 18. And while the momentum is definitely in the Heat's favor right now, oh my goodness, Harden! Where has this been all game? Step back three, cuts it down to 15. Surely the Heat can't come back from this lead.
There's plenty of time left. I mean, 4 minutes, you're only down by 15. You've been playing some great defense. Lopez with the block. I mean, that's how it starts right there.
And Harden, great hands to catch that block in air. Oh, not a great shot there from Ariza, though, in transition and in traffic. Each possession is huge now for the Heat. They need to convert every time down the court. 3:30 left. Butler, double team coming. Kicks it out. McDermott, three. That's huge. It is huge. Pushes it out to 18 again.
Man, it's crazy to think that the Heat, it just said they made 9 more three-pointers than the Hornets, but they're still down by double digits.
It's really not felt like that, and it might just be down to the fact that the Hornets have not really tried that many threes. Harden with the made 20-footer. But it's 3 minutes left, 16-point lead. It just might be a bit too much of a mountain to climb. Butler inside to Gallinari. That will not help. Pushes it back out to 18. .235 left to go here in the fourth. They need to find offense fast. Green double teamed. Finds Markkanen driving to the rim. Dunk down. But the Heat need some stops, and they need a lot of them to come. Peyton.
It's good move right here by the Hornets, slowing down the offense a little bit.
Oh, this is good work here from Green as he forces the jump ball. A little shove there from Butler at the end. That's just some good hard playoff basketball. Huge jump ball here for the Heat, and they do win it back. Oh my goodness gracious, what the hell are you doing, Harden? That is exactly what the owner of the Miami Heat is thinking as Harden steps out of bounds. Gives the ball right back to the Hornets with a fresh shot clock to waste. And more importantly, an opportunity for Fox to come back into the game. And McDermott, can he kill it? No! Rebound by Murray. Harden the other way. Easy layup. 14-point lead. Surely, this is too much time. There's not enough time for this comeback. Surely, right, Avatar?
Yeah, I think this one... Well, I don't know. I don't want to say it's over, but I think it's over. However, Miami does have some... It's over.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Another great layup there from Danilo Gallinari. Yeah, I don't know about you, but my rule has always been 6 points per minute. If you that's what you should be able that's what you can be able to do in a run, in a comeback. So, under 2 minutes to go. It's a 14-point lead. This looks about done. The Hornets seem to have secured themselves Game 7 in Charlotte. A fantastic performance here from Miami. They have not backed down from the fight. We are gonna go to a Game 7 in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's good. Good win by Charlotte. I mean, you're not going to outshoot the Heat, so you got to take advantage of that inside and draw fouls, and that's exactly what they did today.
And definitely, especially working on the glass and controlling the pace of the game, keeping it within your own end. When you have those fast break opportunities out of those long threes, take advantage. Take advantage of the defense not being set. Take advantage of the mismatches that happen when you're trying to run back on defense in a transition situation. The Hornets have done a fantastic job of that all night, taking advantage of what the Miami defense gave them. And really it's come through in this game as the Hornets will win Game 6 and force a Game 7.
And regardless of the outcome, do you think either of these teams can keep up with the Milwaukee Bucks?
I think that I'm not exactly sure. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure because I would like to believe they can. I would like to believe that the games that they've shown throughout this series have shown that they have the fight, they have the grit to put up a fight against the Milwaukee Bucks. With that said, the Milwaukee Bucks have been so dominating throughout the first series against the Atlanta Hawks, a team that isn't really as bad as an 8th seed would have you imagine, and as their record would have you imagine. They have players, they have a starting lineup that's talented, has the weapons, but they just got dominated in every single way. It leads me to believe that the answer is, regardless of who comes out of this series in Game 7, that it really will be an easy run for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I think this Bucks team is at the peak of its performance. I mean, you have some really good restricted free agents, and then you have your stars. So this is probably a make or break year for them, I think, because I expect a lot of their people to get paid in the off season.
Most definitely, but before we get to the Milwaukee Bucks, we need a Game 7 to decide who is going to move out of the first round, the Miami Heat or the Charlotte Hornets, as Jimmy Butler leads the way for the Hornets in Game 6. 40 points, 12 assists, 9 rebounds, and as you said, the work on the glass from the Hornets really is the key of this game, as we saw 18 boards from Adams, 12 there as well from off the bench from Plumlee, I believe that was. Gallinari with 8. It really was a team effort on the glass from the Hornets. Goodness gracious, 70 rebounds compared to 30. Literally doubled the Heat. Holy crap.
Miami's gonna have to figure something out. Maybe you think about having Zach Collins in there while Steven Adams is in there, just to have another 7-footer, a little more strong-willed body on that giant.
Definitely, and you look around at the stats, I mean, it really comes across how the Hornets were able to win this game. 54% from the field. They had a plus 11 points from the free throw line, plus 12 in the fast break, plus 32 in the points in the paint, plus 14 assists. And the rebounding, I mean, 70 rebounds to 35 is abysmal if I'm the Heat. The only thing that really kept them even remotely close in this game actually was the fact that they just shot so many more threes, plus 9 on the three-point shot.
Yeah, the three-point shooting is definitely masking some bigger problems that the Miami Heat have. I mean, 23 offensive rebounds by the Hornets, that's just nuts.
Definitely, and if anything, you got to be thankful if you're the Heat that the Hornets were only able to convert 13 points off of those 23 offensive rebounds, something that the Heat might rue come Game 7. Now they have to go into Charlotte to fight back and move on to the second round. Game 7 will definitely be something to look forward to. That's going to do it for us here on this broadcast of the NBN playoffs as the Charlotte Hornets force Game 7 and win Game 6 128 to 114.